This is our third segment, and I'll be your sales coach, Tom. What I want to look at right now is marketing yourself. Use Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, any kind of social media to get your name out there and educate yourself on these. Educate those potential clients of yours about who you are and how to get in touch with you. Attitude is everything. You always have a choice. Listen to the positive things. Be positive in everything you do. Your attitude is your core. Just like when you're lifting weights, your abs are your core. Well, your attitude is your core in life. Build your core. Sorry, I got a couple pages stuck here. Okay. This is going to be hard for a lot of people right here. Stop blaming the customers for no sales. Stop blaming your company for no sales. Put the blame where the blame goes, on yourself. One of the things you want to do when you're with the customer is try to get that customer to laugh. People love it when you make them laugh. If you can make them laugh, your creativity and uniqueness is what makes you different from everybody else. There's a reason somebody wants to deal with you. Capitalize on that. Always ask for the sale. Believe in yourself. Believe in your company. Believe in your products. Believe in your services. Try to be the best person that you can be in everything you do, whether it be work, whatever it is. Try to be the best person you can. Be passionate. Be from the heart. Be prepared. TV does not make you money, and it does not educate you. It tears down the morals and values that you're trying to build up within you. Hollywood doesn't care. Just look at some of the shows we have today. Always, when you're with customers, give them something for free. If it's a pen or whatever you have with your name on it and your company on it. Believe in your heart that you are the best person that your client needs to get that job done. You are the best person to fulfill your client's needs. Believe that. Believe in yourself. Avoid gatekeepers. Go direct to the decision makers. The boss is usually in from 7 to 10. Try to get their numbers. Try to get with them and build those relationships. So important. Relationship building. Can't stress that enough. Nothing offends me. Things roll off my back, and that's the way everybody should be. You know, you can't sit there and if the customer comes off a little sideways, be offended about it. Don't be offended about it. Let it roll right off your back. Generate your own leads. It is not that hard. And if you're building relationships, then you can get the referrals. Because that's who they're going to tell them to buy from, is you. Win trust, earn trust. Trust is not just given away. Use it. Cold calls. Here's what I think about cold calls. Cold calls are just information getters. You want to get phone numbers, you want to get emails, you want to find out who the decision maker is. Because 98% out of 100 cold calls that are actually cold calls are going to wind up in rejection. They're not going to make the decision to buy. Go for referrals from customers. If you take a referral from a customer, 2 out of 10 is going to be positive feedback. Maybe even higher. Make bold calls. Leverage LinkedIn. Know what your customer is passionate about. Know your client. Make the calls short in advance. Know what you're going to say in advance. Find out the phone number, but you already have the number to call them, but find out the phone number of the owner, maybe a cell phone. A lot of times they'll give it to you. Emails. Always get an email. Always limit your calls to no longer than 15 minutes. Make check-in calls. Build those relationships. I would suggest no calls on Mondays or Fridays. Let them get their work done. Gives us time to get our work done. I would only make calls on Mondays and Fridays unless I had an appointment to talk to them on those days. And make phone appointments. But let them get the work done. And you get yours. Don't be annoying. When you are calling, I would call between 10 and 12. In the mornings, they're usually busy. And I'd also call them between 1 and 3:30. Because usually after 3:30, they're thinking about going home. Unless, again, you have an appointment. If you have an appointment with them, make that phone call. Don't take too much of their time unless they are engaging you. Now, if they're asking you questions, answer all their questions. Right now, I want to talk about subcategories. These are people that we want to go after. Condominiums. The leasing agents. Get them on your side. Bed and breakfasts. This is not going to get you huge sales, but it's going to get you revolving sales. Campgrounds, YMCAs, hunting campgrounds, fishing campgrounds, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, any kind of campground you can think of that has cabins needs beds. They need things. Rental agencies. Look at brand hotels and then look at your independent hotels. You're going to have a lot better luck with your independent hotels than brand hotels. because a lot of them you have to be approved. And if you've built good relationships, your owners will get you in the brand hotels. Resorts and timeshares, theme resorts, theme park resorts, recovery centers and rehab centers, all good leads, designers, developers, furniture stores, government projects, management companies, man camps. And a man camp is like an oil camp where the workers go out and work at the oil rigs. Realty, purchasing companies, student housing, especially private student housing, fire departments. We do a lot of business with fire departments, ranches, guest ranches, cattle ranches. They all have bunkhouses. They need beds. We do business with King Ranch. A lot of different ranches we do business with. Senior living facilities. Trucking companies. Truck drivers need a good night's rest. EMS facilities. Their own staff, they usually have, it's not large cells, but they'll have several beds there. Cabins. Anywhere there's cabins, state parks, a lot of vacation places have cabins. Architects. Make relationships with them. Know who's building the project so you know who's buying the furniture. Sleep centers. America's Best Value Inn. That's one of our preferred vendors. Best Westerns. Red Lion. Through VFC. Let's go after Hub Zones bids. Women-owned bids. 23% of all prime contract in dollars by the government goes awarded to small business. $5% goes to disadvantaged businesses. 3% go to women-owned. If you love what you do, then money will come. Create value for what you do. What is different about you and your competition? Be compelling. Build value about your product and about your customer. Know the difference in between a satisfied customer and a loyal customer. A loyal customer is going to do business with you forever. Get interesting. Talk in terms of them. What do they get out of it? Your pitch should be about them, not you. They don't care about you. They care about what's in it for them. Know about your customers. Let them fuel your passion, your beliefs, and your sincerity. Engage with them any new info about your products. Help them build their bottom line. Remember, customers presume that all products are the same. They don't know the difference. What separates you from the next product? What are their motives? How can you fix their problem? How can they succeed? If they succeed, you succeed. Educate and answer. What has worked for them? What is not working for them? Find out something personal about them, just to let them know you care about them. Think in the long term. Always follow up with the email. Thank them. When is the next appointment? What is the next step? Know where you are with your client. What's the timeline? Track communication with them so you can remember what you talked about. They may call you 6 months from now. How can you remember what you talked about? Always leave them a voicemail. Explain how you can help them and leave your name and info. Call back 3 times. Let them know you're interested in their business. And if they are interested, they're going to call you back. When they do, build that relationship. And that's it for this segment. Thank you. I appreciate you listening to me. You have a wonderful day.